Okay, so what is Caregiving from the Middle? Caregiving from the Middle is the leading connection network and learning space where accomplished women navigate caring for elderly parents and they come together to learn, to share, to grow, and they're guided by expert education, authentic connection, and deeply relevant support. So I want to ask you, does any of this sound familiar or at all like you? You're noticing changes in your aging parents' health or memory, and you know you need to have the conversation soon, but maybe you're unsure when or maybe how to approach it. Or maybe you feel unprepared and anxious about the road that's ahead with your parents, wondering if you'll be able to really handle the emotional, financial, and logistical challenges. Or perhaps you are someone who is navigating the very profound shift from adult child to parenting your parent, right? And struggling to adjust to a role reversal that you never saw coming. Or maybe you're someone who is lacking spaces and places in your personal and professional networks where you can share openly and freely about caring for elderly parents and really receive trusted guidance and not a bunch of random opinions, right, from people who really just don't know. Or maybe you feel isolated in your experience, like no one truly understands what you're going through, or just how exhausting and emotionally draining and complex this experience in life can be. I want you to know that you are not alone. Caring for elderly parents is much more common and overwhelming than you think. I am Kathleen Korpela. And for those of you who aren't familiar with my personal story, I was like almost 50% of family caregivers out there where I had received no formal education, resources, or support when I stepped into supporting my father, who was aging and was diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia. And to say that it rocked my world was an understatement. I felt alone in making life altering decisions about someone I loved deeply. And I was armed only with really conflicting information and a lot of really overwhelming uncertainty. And so I built the community and the program and the resources that I wished I had had back then. Caring for elderly parents is one of the hardest and most heart filled responsibilities, but it should not come at the cost of your own well being. And that's where Caregiving from the Middle comes in. This is a network and a program that's right for you if you are navigating the early or middle stages of supporting a parent and feel overwhelmed by all of the moving pieces, healthcare, family dynamics, finances, emotions. And you're seeking support and guidance with developing a comprehensive, actionable elder care roadmap that's tailored to your parents' needs and your family's situation. This is for you if you feel isolated, if you're craving genuine connection with other like minded women who understand this phase of life and truly get it and get you. If you're looking for curated and expert resources, tools, strategies, frameworks, right? But you don't have time for another heavy course or a complicated commitment or, oh my God, randomly searching the internet late at night, right? We don't have time for that in our lives. We want valuable shortcuts. We want trusted guidance around complex areas, such as conversations, right, with parents and family members, navigating different types of tricky family dynamics and relationships, financial, estate, long term care planning. This is also for you if you value being part of a vetted network of amazing, accomplished women, executives, entrepreneurs, professionals, mothers, wives, daughters, right? That can guide you, support you, open doors for you personally and professionally. Okay. I want you to know again, you do not have to go at it alone like I did and like so many people out there are. You deserve and need relevant support, knowledge, a clear roadmap that allows you to really Show up for your parent or your elderly loved one without losing yourself in that process and that experience. Caring for elderly parents is hard enough without the right support. And trying to manage that on your own without tailored guidance, without that support, without the access to the right information, leaves you woefully unprepared, very overwhelmed, and constantly in crisis mode. I have seen it time and time again. With my support and the support of so many other accomplished and resourceful women that are part of this network and program, you don't have to charter new territory alone, right? Tapping into our comprehensive network of resources and guidance will truly transform your elder care experience. Caregiving from the middle is so much more than what currently exists out there for daughters that are seeking practical guidance and emotional support in caring for elderly parents. And I have intentionally set out to really build the leading one of a kind space that provides that connection, that education, and that guidance for professional and entrepreneurial women that are, in the middle, right? Because it just simply does not exist anywhere else. A premium curated space for women navigating this chapter in their lives is badly needed in our world today, to give us all a beacon of hope and a place of refuge and a trusted roadmap that's beyond the noisy corners of the internet, right? And beyond our personal networks that can't truly relate, let alone do something to help us. Elder care is hard. It can also be incredibly fulfilling and rewarding. So I want you to come gain your network, come gain your roadmap and your support system today so that you can live with no regrets when all is said and done.